Right, well, I am completely out of ammo with all my guns, so I will kill them all with my combat blade. Don't mind me, I am just going to walk right in and kill this guy. Oh no! Please stop healing him. Ha! Finally, got him! And why is no one attacking me? Alright, well, I'll be going now. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna walk right back out of here. I can't believe that. Hello there, and welcome to Bootleg Space Marine with aliens. Okay, there are quite a few differences, I must admit. You know, there's tanks, there's bigger maps, and there's Space Marines, there's Chaos Space Marines. Oh wait, okay. Well, it's also free, so that is the whole reason why I'm playing this right now. Although I must say, despite all the bad things I've heard about this game, I am having a surprising amount of fun. At the time of recording, I have clocked up about 80 hours so far. So although I like to think I have some clue what I'm doing, I am still pretty new here. However, our team has made a pretty promising start, and I am already starting to capture the first objective, and our team has managed to keep the enemy off of me for the moment. Reinforcements are starting to arrive, so we may as well just head outside and see if we can make sure that they don't get a foothold on this point. Looks like we are mostly secure for the moment, though I can see there's one more Chaos Marine just hanging around back there. Okay, he's going inside. I wonder what his plan is here. Okay, his plan is just going to be to zerg right into the middle of our entire team and get torn to shreds before he can achieve a thing. There's an enemy plasma cannon out there, so we're just going to hang back for the moment. Getting insta-killed is really not high on my list of priorities right now. Instead, we're going to kill off his friend, and then just see if we can get a flank on him and kill him. I think there is just one more target left out there who is just cowering behind that box, and we are just going to be able to sneak round and finish him off. We've almost completed the capture, so I'm just going to head up this ramp and see if we can take the high ground and make sure no one can sneak in, although there is a Chaos Assault Marine out here. There are actually a couple, so we're going to take down the first, and the second one could be a little bit more troublesome, but we are going to get the defensive bash on him and finish him off with a few bolt rounds to the face. We're being shot at from somewhere. I really don't know where. I presume it's somewhere above, and their aim must be pretty awful if they haven't killed us by now, because, well, that was not a really good example of how to evade fire. We have been surprised by another Chaos Marine, but our teammate is there to help us, although he is about to be cut down by this raptor, so we're going to have to try and finish him off with a pistol, which we can indeed manage, and we're going to help up our teammate before he bleeds out. That's another big difference between Space Marine and Eternal Crusade, which is that you can help up down teammates because they don't just die immediately after being shot. On the flip side, the enemy can execute downed enemies, which is a pretty pointless exercise because it locks you in the animation for a very, very long time, and, well, there's no real benefit other than just BMing them, I guess. Either way, you usually end up dead, and you only get XP as a reward. The close combat is actually slightly more complicated with the addition of a heavy attack to the Space Marine repertoire of light attack and stun, and also the equivalent of a stun, which is the defensive bash in Eternal Crusade, actually parries the blow, so you don't actually take damage while you're casting the animation. There's all sorts of nonsense like weapon durability and stamina, but to be honest, I really don't understand that just yet. I just see my bar going down, and I usually end up getting killed in close combat. Fortunately, the gunplay is fairly similar to Space Marine, particularly with the bolter, which is just kind of better in Eternal Crusade, which puts me in decent stead because I do have quite a bit of experience with the Space Marine bolter, and the spread is fairly similar, I think. That Chaos Marine only just escaped, so we're going to see if we can flank round and finish him off. If he's still here, then he is going to be a dead man, but it doesn't look like he's sticking around to play. Our teammate has also got the same idea, but he's long gone. I don't know where he went, actually, that Chaos Marine. Instead, we're just going to take the high ground in case any enemies try to push on the point and prevent us capturing it. Doesn't look like anyone's feeling suicidal enough to try that for the moment, though. If we can cap this point, then we will get the time bonus, so we are going to stick around and make sure that that happens. By the sounds of it, an enemy assault has finally arrived, so we're going to whip around and help out our teammate if we can actually manage this cover system, which is sometimes a little bit finicky. Also got some targets up top. We're going to use our scope here, which is one of the mods I fitted to my bolter. I must say that is one thing that I really do like about this game, which is that you can actually customize your weapon and load out a lot more than you could in Space Marine, which only had just the 2 perks, and of course the actual primary weapon and special equipment, whereas here you can have all sorts of different armor and items which increase your health, or just fit things to your bolter or other weapon. We've managed to kill off one of the 2 Chaos Marines up there, and the second one is staying in cover for the moment, although he is poking his head out. We just can't quite finish him off. We shouldn't let ourselves get too distracted from the actual point itself because there are enemies down below, so we are going to drop down and see if we can help out there. Possibly not a great idea to drop down on this side because we are being shot from above, and we are going to have to take cover to let our armor regen quickly because health does not regen. We are going to have to use this supply crate instead, which heals us up and restores all of our ammo. Oh, hello there! Some guy just storming in here, and we cannot seem to land more than a couple of hits, but fortunately our team is up to the task and does manage to bring him down before he can do too much damage. Fortunately, that assault up top is going to just about escape our attentions, and we are being hit from behind by a guy with a power sword, and there are so many enemies around, there is no way we're going to survive that. We did complete the cap though, which means that we get the time bonus, although the enemy is starting to retake the point, so we are just going to start heading in that direction and see if we can stop that happening. By the looks of it, there is a Chaos Rhino up ahead, which we can't actually hurt because I have chosen to load up on armor and bolter mods instead of actually taking anti-tank weapons, like grenades or melter bombs. So instead we're going to head up top and hop over this... Okay, hop over this, come on. Can I please? Oh my god, this is... I can't get over the railing, there we go. Oh no, my greatest enemy, waist-high railings. This game can be really buggy at times, especially in that sort of context. Sometimes you'll just roll into the barrier, and sometimes you'll hop over the barrier when you want to roll. We can't dwell on that for too long though, because we do have an enemy heavy bolter to fight, which does deal a lot more damage than us, so we're going to have to make use of our superior mobility to flank him and take him out. There's a completely oblivious Chaos Marine over here, who we can just take straight down, and there are so many down there. Dropping down on hindsight is probably not the best idea, but we are able to parry this guy's attack and shoot him a bit. He does get killed off by his teammate though. This guy is executing our teammate here, and we do have another Assault Marine who we can parry and block again and try and take him out, but his teammate is going to finish us off first. Indeed, he actually killed off his friend as well, managing to get a double team kill, which is, I'd say that's a pretty good exchange, because we managed to effectively cause the death of 2 more enemies. This time we're going to spawn in on A, which I do believe is under attack, so we are going to storm right outside and meet them. There's a plasma gun over to our right. We should be able to take him out without too much difficulty. Indeed we can, so we're just going to head around and see if there's anyone there. Oh hello, I didn't spot him initially. He's being cheeky back there. Our teammate is able to get the kill though. There's a few more shots flying around, but I think those are actually our teammates firing at each other. Friendly fire is a very real danger in this game, especially from loyalist Space Marines, which seem to be, well, they're not the greatest teammates if I'm completely honest. The reason for that is probably because most new players tend to gravitate towards the loyalist Space Marines, because they are of course the most popular faction. Myself included, I have chosen loyalists because I'm a loyalist fanboy. Okay, that is a Predator. I don't know how he hasn't hit us yet, but I think we did get a very, very lucky let-off there. There's a couple of enemies here on the point, and we are going to storm forwards, ignoring that grenade, and take out 2 of them. Taking some damage though, so we'll have to drop back for the moment. We do seem to be a little bit surrounded right now though, so we'll have to be careful here. I see you back there being cheeky. We can finish him off quickly. We'll need to get in for the interrupt of the enemy capture soon, but there's a heavy bolter up here who we have to deal with first, or he's just going to mow us down. Better check if there's anyone else up top before we can actually move in on the point. Doesn't look like it, but we need to make sure and give our team some covering fire. With any luck, one of them will actually start the interrupt. Or perhaps not. There is a raptor hanging around back there. We can't quite take him out, but someone else on our team does, so it's time to see if we can get the interrupt. But no, we are a little bit too late. While our team are setting up another capture, we are just going to head up to the high ground once again and see if we can clear out this heavy bolter, which we can. Somehow he didn't actually land a hit on us. Not entirely sure what he was aiming at, but it wasn't us for sure. There's another enemy here who is not paying much attention and is just going to go down. We're going to put in a cheeky execution here. There's no real reason not to, I suppose. There's a raptor still buzzing around. Our teammates can't seem to quite finish him off, so we're going to head out back and see if he's going for the rhinos, but there is actually another one here, so we are going to have to try and deal with him first. Not entirely sure where he is. Okay, that Predator, I did not see that, somehow. That just came out of nowhere. I'm feeling optimistic though, so I'm not going to bleed out just yet. Oh, there's a rhino right next to us, blocking us from the Predator, and here comes our saviour, possibly? No, what's he doing? Okay, I don't think we're going to make it. He's got so little time. Yes, he's going to save us, he's a legend. He's my hero. There we go, let's just get some health back from the back of the rhino, which we can also resupply from. I'm kind of taking a gamble that the Predator can't depress its gun far enough to reach us, and it does look like that's paid off, so we are just going to leg it out of here, because we cannot touch any of those tanks. Sounds like there are quite a few enemies attacking over here. Oh gosh, that's quite a lot down there. So, well, we may as well just fire some shots into them, see if we can pick any off. Okay, we can take that one out. Okay, there's a grenade. Ow! That very, very nearly killed us. Let's see if we can hide in here. Oh no, there's a window. Oh dear. I completely forgot there was a window there. Fortunately, there's a rhino right here which we can spawn from and get straight back in the fight. Although that rhino might not last long with this assault marine trying to punch it, so we will just take him out first before we can actually move on the point. We are going to try this flanking route again, see if we can catch anyone unawares. There's one Chaos Marine, but he's not going to stick around to get finished off. Let's push forward and see if there's anyone else we can catch off guard. Moving all the way around the back here. We do have a very nice flank on all of these bad guys. Let's see if we can finish them off, but no, our teammate just throws himself in the way. What are you doing? Man, that was unlucky. We actually did down him as well. Oh dear. Okay, and now everyone knows that we're here, so we are in a bit of trouble. Okay, we can manage to stun this assault and just take him down. We're just going to hide back here behind these nice bulky bits of cover and manage to flank that heavy bolter and take him out too. Okay, there are still a lot of enemies in here, so we are just going to try and get out of here. We have about 2% health left, so we're in a really, really bad situation. Let's see if we can kill off this guy before we go down. Okay, we've just been put straight back on 2% by this assault. That's really rude, sneaking up on me like that. Please don't do that again. We've killed a bunch of enemies, but there are still lots more around, and we don't have the health to go and try to get the capture going. So we're just going to hang back here. Okay, there are 2 heavy bolters there. This is nice. We can take out the first, but can we take out the second? That is the question. He's landing some hits on us, but we are landing more on him, and he is also going to die. We're also almost completely out of ammo, so we'll soon have to resort to our bolt pistol if we even live that long. We've got our armor back though, so we can afford to just push around this corner a little bit and see if we can kill this Chaos Marine. We can't seem to quite finish him off, although his teammate does the job for us. I have the impression that he is going to get healed up though. And we are down to our bolt pistol. We can fire off some shots, but we're not doing too much damage at this distance, and we are so low on health once again. Let's just see if there's a rhino back here still. Nope, the rhinos have gone. We are all alone here with only a bolt pistol. This is really, really not looking good. Let's see if there's any teammates around we can link up with. Oh, there's one, but there's also a heavy bolter up here. We're going to see if we can take him out, with our combat blade preferably. Okay, I don't know how that quite missed, but he is getting away. Stand and fight! I will take you on with my pistol alone. Okay, just joking. Oh, please don't. Okay. Well, that went horribly, didn't it? Spawning in back at C, we may as well start heading over to B once again. We're doing pretty well overall. Plenty of time left to finish off this game. We're going to just hop over this. Okay, we are not going to hop over this. Finally, only the second attempt that time. I'm getting better at this. Oh, there's someone over there. We need to see if we can help out our team. Weren't quite fast enough to kill off that guy before he could kill our teammate. And we are in a bit of trouble ourselves now. We've just been booted in the face. And we might just about be able to kill him off with the help of our friends. Indeed we can. Looks like the Chaos Marines are actually pushing this point, so we'll have to stick around to defend it before we can head off back to B. They've definitely got a rhino that they're spawning from. Yep, there it is. Oh god, that's a predator. Let's not run out into the open and get killed by that. Meanwhile, our teammate is having a go at it with a combat blade. Now, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty certain that is not how you deal with an enemy tank. We're going to stick to handling the infantry for now, though. Dodging the Predator's autocannon, which will absolutely annihilate us if it lands more than a couple of hits. Our teammates are getting slaughtered by it, though, and we are able to help them out by killing off that Chaos Marine. We're a little bit pinned down over here, though, because we can't really push forwards into that sort of firepower. Might have to see if we can sneak round to the side. If that Predator just heads off a little bit, then we are going to make a break for it. He's driving around somewhere. Okay, the Rhino's starting to head off. Oh, our teammate's down. Oh, I'm so sorry. You've been down for ages since the Predator shot you. Oh, I'm the worst teammate. Well, he's up now, I guess. So we are just going to head round the long flank because that Predator is not moving far enough. Oh, hello, Chaos Marine. Where did you come from? We may as well just take him out while we're on the way. Our teammate is absolutely fine as a result. And there is a Rhino hanging around back there, so we can't really approach into that Stormbolter, although it's distracted for now, so we're going to go for it. It's going to try and run us over. God, I hate roadkills in this game so much. It's trying to take potshots at us, though, and actually doing a fair bit of damage, so we are going to have to try and just leg it into better cover than that little wall. In the meantime, we have actually lost Objective A, although we have bigger concerns right now in the form of this Chaos Marine. Oh dear, we couldn't quite finish him off there, although we do manage to bring him down before he can get a hit off on us. Let's not waste ammo or time on finishing him, we'll just leave him to bleed out, and instead we will focus our attentions on this heavy bolter, who is not going to get very far at all. Our team is with us, so we can actually start to push in. As a tactical marine, we are actually the only Space Marine class that can capture objectives, so we are going to do it ourselves. Oh, our teammate is taking pot shots at us, not sure why. So we are just going to sit here and stare at that skull while throwing it in there. I don't know why that takes so long. What is he doing? Is he like making a speech to the skull, like in Hamlet? I don't know. Either way, we have started the capture. We're going to try and help out our teammate, but there are more enemies to engage up top. This one's already coming down to meet us. We can parry and stun him and take him out without too much trouble though. That should clear the way for us to get upstairs and see if there's anyone else around, although it does look like our teammates have managed to clear out this area already. There's sounds of battle from the other side, so we're going to shift our attentions to there, see if there's anyone else we can pick off for the moment. Okay, there are lots of Chaos Marines starting to come down that ramp. We do have to watch our fire here with so many teammates locked in combat. We do not want to end up downing any of those. As I say that, I just unload into the back of our teammate there. This one's going to hopefully go down if we can just finish him off. Okay, we'll have to use our pistol because our bolter, we don't have time to reload. There's another Chaos Marine coming for us. We can parry him and just unload into his head with our pistol, killing him too. The point has been captured, giving us a nice lot of XP there, so we are going to head over to this crate and resupply. We are actually completely out of ammo, I didn't even realise that. Here comes a sneaky Chaos Marine who is trying to escape. I don't know why he's not turning around to meet us, but he is going to go straight down to our combat blade. Ooh, this teammate is under attack, so we're going to see if we can help him out. Instead, our teammate is going to shoot us in the back, but we are able to get the kill regardless. Just one more enemy in the area, that heavy bolter, who we are able to take out as well. We're doing pretty well here. We have managed to capture point B, and the round is very nearly won. Although the enemy is taking C, I think it is time to head over to A and see if we can start getting some things done over there. I'm fairly certain now that by this stage we only need to hold one objective to win, because we still do have 3 minutes left and the yellow bar is almost full. Oh, there's one enemy there. We can knock him straight down before he can have a chance to react. Put some shots into him, but that's a bit of a waste of time because there's no one around to help him up. He's just going to bleed out, and we are going to head on a flanking route over to A, see if we can catch anyone off guard by coming from an unexpected angle. Oh, there's a whole load of enemies here. This is going to be pretty good. Okay. Oh, wow. That was our teammate. I cannot believe it. Why? Why would you do that, teammate? I was behind all of them. You son of... Okay, back to square one. Let's just hop out of this rhino and head over there once again, see if we can pick up a few more kills just before the round ends. Let's try this route this time, because we do not want to get gunned down by a friendly predator again. Let's take out this heavy bolter, then push in to support our teammates on the point. We were already capturing it, but it doesn't look like there's going to be enough time left to actually finish that. Instead, our teammate is in a bit of trouble, so we can help him out by taking out both of these targets. Then push down this corridor and see if there's anyone left to kill. Doesn't look like it for the moment. Oh, never mind, here's one right here. We can't quite hit him with our stun. We're in a bit of trouble here, but apparently we did actually manage to kill him. I think that must have been with the kick itself. But there is another assault coming in, and he is using strong attacks, which is just going to tear us down in a couple of hits. There's a heavy bolter up there. We might be able to just about take him out before we can get to cover. We can't quite, but our teammate does manage to. There's another assault coming in. We've already used up all our ammo, so a bolt pistol it is, but this guy's in a whole world of trouble, or maybe we're in a whole world of trouble, because he does have a friend. This doesn't seem very fair. Yeah, we just got torn to bits. Just a few seconds left of the round, so we are going to spawn in on the rhino and see if we can pick up just 1 or 2 more kills, but it's not looking particularly likely because the yellow bar is pretty much full already. We can see someone there, so we might be able to... Okay, never mind. That is the end of the round. Regardless, we did do pretty well this time. We managed to get ourselves the commendation for most ranged eliminations, and also we managed to get top of the scoreboard with 48 kills. But anyway, this is a slightly different video to the usual Space Marine ones. Let me know if you want to see more Eternal Crusade. I am actually having fun, so I would quite like to do some more videos. Either way, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on the battlefield.